Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've done a luxury related video, so I thought today I would make a video on my vintage fine jewelry collection. I haven't talked about it much on my channel, but some of you may know that's actually what I do for a living is I buy and sell vintage and antique fine jewelry. I have a love for all antiques, but specifically jewelry. So I will take you on a tour through my jewelry box, as well as show you a few pieces that I currently have for sale and talk a little bit about my business just in case you are looking for a unique special piece of jewelry for yourself or to gift to somebody else. Before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. It would mean the world to me. And be sure to follow my jewelry Instagram page at Fine Jewelry Chronicles. I post all of the beautiful pieces that I have for sale there, as well as post about jewelry history, jewelry facts, jewelry news. Okay, let's get started with the tour. Okay, here is part one of my vintage fine jewelry tour. I have my jewelry kind of spread all over the place. So I thought I would start with this box. So I'll do like a close-up of all of them, but just really quick, I have my antique 1910 ruby and garnet 18 karat gold cocktail ring. These earrings are garnet in gold. This is garnet in 14 karat gold, garnet in 10 karat gold. And these are my German World War II gold and onyx earrings. These earrings are nothing. They're just costume jewelry because normally I don't keep costume jewelry, but these are actually the earrings that I wore on stage for my bodybuilding competition. Those of you that have been following me for a while know I did that, and so I keep them for sentimental reasons. Okay, let's start with this beauty. This is a solid 18 karat gold center ruby with garnet halo cocktail ring. So I bought this from a woman who inherited it from her mother-in-law, who inherited it from her mother. So it's estimated to be from 1910. It could be older than that. But my goodness, is this absolutely beautiful. I mean, that is a cocktail ring. Wow. The family that originally owned it was Italian, so it's thought to be made in Italy, though I don't have a way to confirm that. And I did end up taking it to my jeweler to get resized, and though they don't have proof because I haven't sent it off to the GIA, they are convinced that this is a Burmese ruby here in the center. So I am just in love with this ring. I am never selling this one. These little cuties are garnet and 10 karat gold. They are from the 1950s, though they definitely have a Victorian look to them. They're not Victorian. They're just kind of Victorian inspired. And then these larger ones, I think they go great with my cocktail ring there. These are 14 karat gold and all garnet. They're super cute on. And these are the newest in my collection. These are so cool. These are World War II German 8 karat gold and onyx earrings. So back in the late 1800s, 8 karat became the minimum standard for gold. We would here in the States stamp something 8K for 8 karat gold. But in Europe, the stamp is actually 333, which you can see right there. And during that time, the late 1800s, there was some 8 karat gold pieces. And as time went on, higher karat gold was more popular. But then during World War II, due to the financial situation of a lot of individuals, they went back to 8 karat gold for a while just because it is more affordable. And then after the war, they went back to higher carats of gold. So there's not a lot of 8 karat gold pieces out there. And I actually bought the rest of an estate from a German woman who passed away. She inherited these as well as a few other pairs just like them that I'm going to be selling from her mother. And then as well as some children's earrings. Her mother bought these during World War II, these for herself and some similar ones. And then some pink spinel and 8 karat gold children's earrings, which were bought for the woman whose estate this was. if that makes sense. It's kind of a long story, but I could not resist keeping a pair for myself. I also keep a vintage tray on my bathroom with my 1950s gold leaf earrings. I also have this vintage hairspray container, which I don't use for hairspray. I just hang more jewelry on it. So there are my pearls, and I'm currently wearing my pearl earrings. Moving into my other jewelry box, this is actually from 1776. Let me see if it'll focus here. This is a Spanish coin that was pulled from the Rimac River. This is the King of Spain in 1778. The hole in the coin was actually already there because people used to sew their coins to their clothes. And then as sailors were passing through the Rimac River, they would often toss a coin into the river for safe passage. And this is part of what was dug up from the bottom of the river. So obviously this is an antique. If you didn't know, vintage is anything 20 years or older that is considered vintage. And then anything antique must be at least 100 years old. So 100 years or older. Okay, this one's not vintage, but I still wanted to show you. This is by a brand called Effie. He's still very much around. But this is actually the very first piece of fine jewelry that I ever bought myself. So this is a little panther made of rubies and tazarite eyes. So he's pretty cool. This has got to be one of the coolest pieces I own. This is a solid 24 karat gold nugget, came straight out of Alaska. When I was like 9 or 10 years old, my dad, he's a tattoo artist, he was tattooing a woman who had gone mining in Alaska and found this gold nugget and gave it to him as a tip. Like just as a tip, not even to pay for the whole tattoo, just a tip. And my dad had a friend who's a jeweler who did not attach a bail. He actually melted down part of the gold nugget and maneuvered it into a bail. So all of this is 24 karat gold, and this is over 15 grams. It is heavy, and I absolutely love it. And you know what I just realized? That gold nugget is vintage because I got it when I was 10 years old, and I'm 30. So that's 20 years, which means I'm vintage. Anyway, moving on. So I'm certainly still in the process of building my fine jewelry collection. I do have a ring that's on its way to me. I'll put a picture here on the screen. It's a cabochon sapphire diamond and gold ring. I cannot wait to get it. But I wanted to show you some of the pieces that I wear every single day. So this is my 18 karat gold French ring. My dad bought it for me. He's French. He lives in France with an amethyst in it. And then this is a 10 karat gold. I love the filigree work on the side. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you better. There we go. Okay, so you can see the filigree work on the side. There is a diamond and white gold halo, and this is a cabochon ruby. I love the unique setting, like the double prong, and it's on the top, bottom, and side to side instead of the typical diagonal, like where it's just in the corners. So cute, unique piece. And then here's a close-up of my amethyst ring. So these are two rings that I wear every single day and never take off. I also have my moissanite tennis bracelet, another everyday ring. It's a little 14 karat gold and diamond band. And then of course I have my wedding set, which I adore. And then I also have my French 18 karat gold bracelet that my grandmother gifted me. I also have my pearl earrings, and then these are just little 14 karat gold huggy hoops that I pretty much wear every day. I usually only change out this bottom earring. And that's basically it for my collection for now. It is actively growing. I'm sure I'll end up making a part 2 to this video eventually, so that way I can show you what new pieces I've acquired. And now I'm going to share with you some of the pieces of vintage jewelry that I have for sale. But really quickly, before I show you the pieces that I have for sale, I just wanted to let you know, again, my Instagram is @FineJewelryChronicles for my jewelry page, and you can see every piece of jewelry I've ever sold there on that page, just in case you want to see what type of things I usually get in. Everything that I sell is either solid gold or solid sterling silver. I don't do anything plated. So if it's silver, it's silver. And if it's gold, it's gold. That way you don't have to worry about any tarnishing, any plating wearing off. These are pieces that can genuinely be worn forever, have forever, and continue being passed down like a family heirloom. I do have a gemstone tester, so I test each and every gemstone in all the jewelry that I have, and I do package everything really nicely. I get everything nice and cleaned up. I have an ultrasonic cleaner, all that good stuff. So that's just a little bit about the business, and then now let me show you some pieces that I just happen to have in inventory right now. The inventory is always changing. As soon as I sell something, I restock the inventory so that way I constantly have just kind of like a revolving jewelry box. I do borrow the pieces until they sell, but I do really try and stay on top of keeping a good inventory stocked. Also, I will say that I price things at fantastic prices. Like, there is no way in the world that you would be able to go into a jewelry shop and buy something brand new for the same price as I'm selling these jewelry pieces at. So I'll go over some of the prices with you just to kind of like give you an example with the pieces I have available right now. Okay, here is what is in inventory currently. I'll do a little close-up of each piece and tell you about it, but for now, here's just kind of everything laid out. So the way I price things has to do with what gemstones are included, the gold, the weight of the gold, and the carat of the gold, and then also the craftsmanship and how old each piece is. So for example, I have this cute little 10 karat gold ring here, solid 10 karat gold. It has a garnet in the middle and 2 accent diamonds, and that's only $150, and that includes shipping. So that is the full price you pay. There's no tax added on top. There's no shipping added on top. I have this cute little diamond ring. This is about 0.2 carats of a princess cut diamond, natural diamond. This is white gold. It has 3 cute little hearts cut out. This would be perfect for like a little promise ring. And I currently have this one for sale. It's actually on sale. It was $225. It's now $175. And that is a natural diamond. I have this 10 karat gold necklace with a heart slider pendant. And there's a little accent diamond in there. And this one is currently $150. And these all come with the boxes that they're shown in. And then I have this gorgeous pendant, which has some weight to it. So this is solid 14 karat gold. It's a slider pendant, so it can be worn like this or like this, which I think is cool. This is a checkerboard cut garnet, and this is a natural diamond. So the diamond's set in white gold. The rest of it is yellow gold. And this weighs almost 4 grams. And I have it for sale at $225. So $225, again, includes shipping and taxes. And then these are the rest of the German World War II earrings. I'm actually missing a pair. It's in the mail separately. On its way to me, I bought this woman's entire estate, and it's coming in 2 different shipments. So I'll have one more pair similar to this one. But these are the children's earrings. So this is solid 8 karat gold and pink spinel. And the backings are huge. So really good quality. This weighs just over a gram. These weigh a couple grams. And then here also is a child's earring. These are little drop earrings. And these actually go in backwards. So you can see here, here's the front. So you put them in the ear backwards and then hook them through here. And your little one is not going to lose these. They're not going to fall out on accident. And I actually don't even have these up yet. By the time this video goes up, these will probably be for sale on my Instagram page. But these are all going to be, I don't have the final prices yet, but they're going to be $99 or less, which is phenomenal. These, oh my God. These are gorgeous. Look at the drop. Oh, and the detail. So that's black onyx and gold. That's what the back looks like. Normally I polish everything before I sell them, but I decided not to polish these just because, I don't know, I feel like it makes them look more antique-y. These are super cool. Look at these flowers. Oh. And you know what I love about vintage and antique jewelry? If you were to go to a museum and they have World War II artifacts, like you can't touch them, right? Like you're not allowed to touch the artifacts. They're behind glass. This is a cool way to have a piece of history that not only are you allowed to touch, but you can wear. That is the current inventory. I've had all kinds of rings, bracelets, necklaces, pendants, charms. I have had so many beautiful pieces that have sold over the course of a few months. I started doing this in October and it just really took off and I absolutely love it. So I thought I would share more about it here on YouTube. I think vintage and antique jewelry is such a cool gift for yourself or for somebody else because nobody is going to have what you have. It's so unique, and the craftsmanship back in the day was just, in my opinion, so much better than it is now. A lot of things are mass produced. There's not a lot of soul that goes into it. But I mean, if you have something like this and somebody says, "Oh my gosh, I love your earrings. Where'd you get them?" And you tell them, "Well, it's actually vintage, World War II, German earrings. And unless you find someone's German estate, you can't have them." I don't currently have any silver pieces to show you. I did have two very cool hand-etched sterling silver lockets from the 1950s, but they have both sold. They went fast. So right now I have gold. I do get silver in every now and then, certainly not as often as gold. I'm just more attracted to gold. I wear a lot of gold, but every now and then I find some silver pieces that I just cannot pass up. Jewelry is one of the luxuries in life that I enjoy the most. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll leave it in the description box below. As always, have a fabulous rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video. Actually, really quick before I say goodbye, let me show you the antique jewelry boxes that I own that I don't keep jewelry in. So this is actually from France. My dad found it in an antique shop there. Oh, I love this. It is heavy. Like, that is so cool. Are you kidding me? And it has French writing. And then I also have this beauty, and I keep my bird's feathers in there because I am a crazy parrot mom. And I just thought it looked pretty there on my bookshelf. Okay, now I'm done. Have a fabulous rest of the day. Bye.